Hey Creators, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will show you how I've made this awesome custom Explosher prop. What is it, Muna? Okay, but I don't know... Oh my god, thank all of you guys who subscribed to our channel. Because of you we were able to hit 50 subscribers. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without all of you. And we want to do something in return for all of the views and comments you've given to us, but the details will be given in the next video. But now that's that out of the way, what do you guys think of my new design? I thought it would be a nice thing for the milestone we've been able to hit. Yeah, you're right, so let's start. For this project, well, I had already started it about a year ago. I was making it for a friend and at the time we were going to meet up for the first time, so I thought it would be really fun to finish her main weapon in Splatoon I was making. So I picked up this project and started to record it for WVD Creations. So I already had this base, but it isn't more than just a wooden box of 50 by 30 by 35 centimeters. With one of the corners cut off, and I also drilled 8 holes on either side of the base and cut between them to make this X. And during assembly I glued on a plate on the back to create this recessed X in the middle. And a cap on the front and a handle in the back with some 1mm EVA foam on the edges. I also already started on some details. I made the nozzle from some paperback foam and I made it into a cone and then cut off the top to create this base shape. Then I put some 1mm EVA foam on the top and bottom edge and used some wooden sticks for the grills. And I used some 1cm plywood for the screws on the sides. I also used a cap from some spray paint to get a start for the base pressure gauge. And I painted all of these black. After that I used some 32mm PVC pipe and my heat gun to curve it into the frame that explosures hold around them. I did this once while checking it against the base, and the second one I marked during the making of the first one where the curves were, so I could easily repeat that for the second run. And after sawing off the end, I used my X-Acto knife to cut off the extra and sand it smooth. Then it was time for another round of paints. With some green for the base. With this I wanted to get a more army or olive green color, like in the game, but I couldn't find the right color at my hardware store. Although I really need a painting booth. Hey, a Splatoon themed painting booth. Could be a fun project. But of course we can't forget about silver parts, with the inside of the nozzles red and orange and yellow for some flame effect. Ooh. Now for the next part, let's work a little bit with this wood. Well, that worked out well. But in all seriousness, I used the center to curve the end of the stick. Then added a wooden circle on the end with a foam hex nut, and I used the other side of a cup to cut out the same diameter of circles and then cut out the diameter of the wooden dowel to get the springs, and then painted everything either black, orange or silver. I think you can guess which one needs which color. But wait, we need one more for the other side. So let's try this. Secrets of the Master. But before we can attach them, we have to make a few more things. Like this attachment for the nozzle, with another cap of spray paint for the middle and some wooden spacers. And when everything is glued on, we can add a layer of black to make it fit in. Then we can attach the base of the pressure gauge with some screws. And I asked Sheldon for a few custom stickers and he printed out these, so we can cut these out. And start to paint the radiator I made from some high density styrofoam. And after painting that with base black, I also used some black paint over a beam I made for a later part. And after that all dried, I add a dark blue coat of paint to the radiator. And put the sticker. When I was done with that, I glued on an LED strip for the inside of the heater to get some different ink colors, and I heat formed and glued on the heating pipes that the Explosher has on its other side. That's what we needed that beam for, which also needs some green paint, so let's do that. After that was dry, we can add a graphic for the pressure gauge. And Muna, where have you left the top of the gauge? Found it! Then we can add some extra weathering to the radiator, especially to the dent that totally goes there on the real Explosher. It's totally not because I wasn't careful enough during transportation. And would you look at that, it's all nice and finished. Hey, what's that ring over here? Hey, you can put a power bank in there to power the LEDs. Well, isn't that nice and thought out? When we've done that, we can add the silver painted frame to the base. With a wrapping of black EVA foam for the lower tubes. And then for the final touches, we can add some felt to the handle. Add a sticker to the top. Glue the radiator to the back. Put on the final stickers. And attach the springs. And I left out gluing the nozzle because my LED on the nozzle because my LEDs have a control panel which you can get to by taking off the nozzle. And with that, the Custom Explosher is finished. Thank you all for watching until the end of the video. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for the 50 subscribers. It really means a lot to me and Muna. And for the video, I want to thank my friend Alex for still making the final shots because, once again, I forgot to record those before I sent the prop off to its new owner. But, as I said at the beginning of the video, I will start to make progress on the new video, which will also contain the giveaway for the 50 subscribers, because I want to celebrate it and Muna wants to make something for it, so let's all work together. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So, I hope to see you all in the next video, so keep those creative gears turning. See you all next time!